Hey y'all, welcome to, I usually say welcome to the New Eureka Poets Cafe.
Say it.
I just said it. But this is, this particular evening, we're at Theater for the New City. And for those of you who don't know, Theater for the New City is really where I got my start in the city doing theater. I directed and starred in two one-act plays that I did here. One was called God Made Man in His Own Image, and the other was called Disco is Just a Fad, but the party lasts forever. And this was back in the early 80s, with Crystal Fields and her husband at the time, George Bartinier. They were wonderful. They saw my work and they just hired me to be a part of the street theater program. And it just took off from there. And it showed love and gave me a space to perform in. And then I went on to, again, the New Eureka Poets Cafe.
Hey, who are you?
I'm the guy that made the banana pudding. My name is Neal. Accomplished actor, director, and jazz impresario, and jazz vocalist, and light designer, and floor sweeper, and all. Renaissance man. Excuse me, multi-adult. And we have some great Adulco Award winners in the house. I think he won more Adulco Awards than I did. Reverend Jerome Preston Beethoven. As he eats his pudding. And then we have Jackie Jeffries, who's the president of the I am so okay. Andrea Fulton is in the house. Yes. Playwright extraordinary. Listen, I'm so very elated today and this particular day because people from so many facets of my life in theater and jazz are in the house to celebrate 22 years of doing Neal's Banana Puddin Jazz. And I could look out and start naming people, but there's Joe Petrocelli of the foundation, the Jazz Foundation of Americans in the house. So when the pandemic came along and us jazz musicians couldn't find work or anything like that, the Jazz Foundation was there for us. And they hired us and gave us money to keep on doing what we love doing. And I'm glad to have them as a sponsor of Banana Puddin Jazz. And I don't want to go on with everybody, but then we have John D. Smith in the house. Raise your hand. He's been a sponsor of Banana Puddin for more than 20 years. I got the number right this time, John? Huh?
20, exact.
Okay. Because sometimes I say 17, so no, it was 19. But John Smith, and he's my co-director. When I'm doing shows, he's always correcting me and telling me, you didn't do this, you shouldn't say that. We'd be on the phone after the show. I love you, John. And people like that make things happen. And last was it Saturday, Stephen Davis had his 40th anniversary with his wife Carol in the house. And we performed for them with Jazz Lewis on the piano and Bernard Lynette on the drums and Tony Stevenson on bass. Sugar Bar, Tony Peterson, yeah. And then we had Steve Cromedy in the show. He was one of the singers and one of the backup singers, and then it was time for me to do my song. And where's my backup singers? They're sitting and chilling now, worried about their next song. Well, we can go on and on, but We have some video footage here, and I want you to see with some wonderful people our elders have said about Rome Neal and Rome Neal's Banana Puddin Jazz.
NFT led me to so many pioneers in theater and literature. John Oliver Killens, Julian Mayfield, Theodore Ward, Sidney Poitier, Denzel Washington, Robert Penn Warren, Fred O'Neill, Rome Neal. Rome Neal. In the 20 to 25 years I've known Rome, he's gone from acting in a stunning production of Monk and to create his own style, which an artist should do, in Banana Puddin Jazz. When I first saw it, and I saw this evolution and kept seeing it over and over again, he's created his own style. And thank you for that, because I could learn from that.
Thank you, Woody.
Director, producer, jazz vocalist, and genius. Our brother constantly bringing the history and herstory of the theater to our ears, hearts, memory. So we will never forget the history and herstory of our brothers and sisters walking in the light that is Black theater. I am also co-chairperson with another genius in the theater, Brother Stephen Henderson, who continues to walk in the light that is our history and herstory with you, my dear brother. Thank you for your work and genius. You and Brother Rome continue to bless us as actors and directors in the theater, constantly bringing the herstory of our theater to our ears and hearts and memories. So we will never forget our brothers and sisters walking in the light that is our history. Thank you. I say thank you, thank you, thank you. On this 21st anniversary of Brother Rome Neal's Puddin Jazz celebration, on this 21st anniversary of Brother Rome Neal's Banana Puddin Jazz celebration, we say thank you again, my dear brother. Someone said there is a dance in each one of us. I would say there's also light, moon, prayer, rain, ash, and river. And your dance, my brother, moving in and out of our American dream, bringing bamboo laughter, lighting our eyes, our memory against peacock catastrophes. You and our actors and directors and playwrights became traveling museums, a dictionary of culture and love and beauty. You frontier men and women became the rhythm of Black men and women as you helped to erase this country's death prints against Black men and women and children and gays and lesbians and Latinos and Native Americans. My dear, dear brother, please continue to sow yourself into the seams of our lives. I say, my dear brother, please continue to sow yourself into the seams of our lives, bringing us our history and herstory in our theater. A haiku for you, my dear brother. My dear brother, you have become Black motion, sailing amid the stars. Thank you for all that you continue to do and have done in our theater. And I say again, you are motion, sailing amid ancient pyramids. And we thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I was born in 1949, and I heard the legends of Charlie Parker all through my childhood because he was born in Kansas City, Kansas, and he moved on across the river to Missouri and then made musical jazz history. And I have always loved the music. I have always been in touch with the music. like many actors and athletes and all kinds of citizens, we all envied those who had that beautiful gift to be able to bring that spirit through the music. And Rome has always honored it. He has made a place for musicians, the young, the veterans, and he has filled so many rooms with the spirit of music. And music is a spiritual reality because it can fill a room and be invisible. You can't see it, you can't touch it, you just feel it. You hear it and it vibrates through you. So being a part of this 21 years that Rome Neal has brought the spirit and the music to the people, I am proud and honored to be a sponsor and co-chair with the Supreme Sister Sonia Sanchez. Thank you.
That was last year. Sister Sonia Sanchez and Brother Stephen McKinley Henderson became sponsors for Banana Puddin Jazz. Well, sponsors as well as co-chairs for the anniversary. This year we have a new co-chair, and he's a vibrant guy in the community. People know him for the Tony Award he won for the play, the musical play, The Wiz, that was on Broadway. None other than George Faison. Come on up.
This is truly special. This evening, we sit among a lot of holidays that we don't even celebrate. We celebrate macaroni and cheese. We celebrate those hot dogs and overcooked hamburgers. But the cause tonight we're talking about history. We're talking about seeds. We're talking about planting seeds. You're influenced by the things you grow up with, the things that you've been influenced by. I was mentored once I came to New York by Miles Davis. So The Wiz is one of those footnotes. I danced with Alvin Ailey after seeing him at Howard University at a program, and decided then that's what I wanted to do. When you see your life spread out in front of you, you have a great opportunity. You take it or you wish. Wish I did that. Wish I did this. I'm not that kind of person, although you think that my life began with The Wiz. Seeing Alvin Ailey on the stage, I saw my life spread out in front of me. And without words, I learned how to communicate with you. So all those gestures, all those movements became like the music that Patience is playing. Nuyorican Poets sprang out of a need. You weren't weren't going to see Joe Papp at the public yet. And no, Rome doesn't remember the job I gave him when we did the Black History Month. And I gave him that jump rope. No, I did that. Because I needed the energy that I knew that he needed to express that urge, that need, that speed, that urgency. We had Joe Papp, we had Lonnie Elder, we had all of those great playwrights. We had actors, Novella Nelson, Gloria Foster. We had Diane. And I was lucky enough to see Diane on Broadway. She made that play really happen. So I'm not your kid, although you like to sing, since I have done so much fantasy and so much dancing. I'm a great lover of the art. Yusef Lateef is one of my mentors as well. My ballet, Slave, is based on all of his music. Otis Redding is another one. So I've been steeped in that. I was raised by my mother and father in D.C., taught to go to school, taught to play by the rules, taught to appreciate all that the New York Poets Cafe nurtured. Because we all have to be nurtured. We all have to start from somewhere. And that's our playground. That's our rehearsal studio. And if you've been blessed to have a dream that you have realized, or can ultimately realize, or you hope to realize, grab it and go. Patience here.
Right. Don't feed him any lines, okay?
I know you're not the same, well, you are the same, George, but
Thank you.
I want to do a little dance with you, choreo. Do a little choreo dance. Right. Patience, back out here.
Has been I need the third, the tripod.
We're making history, y'all.
Oh no, I don't know. I ain't doing all of that. No. I just, no, thank you. Okay, I love all those techniques, and that's what you have to be prepared for when you come to New York and you're going to be in the theater. So it's not just ballet, modern, grand, and so forth. Okay.
Listen, there's no set program tonight. We're making this up as we go along. So let's go for the ride. Okay. So, doing my time of doing banana. It's just in walk Elu. In walk Elu. You know when we met, right? At Crossroads Theater, I was played Monk. George was the producer out there. He says, I want this guy, Elo, to play the music for Monk. And I said, no, because the music is by Bill Lee, Spike Lee's dad, and it's gonna stay there. And he said, but okay, he's gonna open up the show for you, and that's gonna be that. And it happened. And then a love fest between my bro star, Elu, and myself happened, and we've been following him ever since. Because of you, brother. So let's start this off with Ty Stevens and Richard Cummings. Huh? Cummings, that's what I said. Cummings. So you can put a G at the end of it. Cummings. It's about Irish. You can do what you want.
So let's start by saying congratulations once again to Rome. What a gift it is to be here and to be asked to be a part of this event. I'm just thinking, boy, old home week, I'm seeing everybody I know. I love it. This is Richard Cummings Jr. on piano. In case you didn't know. And so y'all set it up, so we're just gonna carry it forward with this very same song. It begins to tell around midnight. I do pretty well till after sundown. Supper time, I'm feeling sad, but it really gets bad round midnight. It's always stopped round midnight. Haven't got the heart to stand those memories when my heart is still with you. And oh, midnight knows it too. When some quarrel we had needs mending, doesn't mean that our love is ending. Darling, I need you, but lately I find you're out of my arms and I'm out of my mind. So let our hearts stay awake round midnight. Let the angels sing for your returning until our love is safe and sound. And oh, midnight comes around. Richard. When some quarrel we had needs mending, doesn't mean that out of my heart and out of my mind. Midnight, midnight, the angels sing for your returning till all of the safe and sound. And old midnight comes around. And old midnight comes around. I do pretty well till midnight comes. Till midnight pretty well till midnight comes around.
What time you gotta get out of here? Okay, so E. Lewis here, Eric Lewis, and he's doing the gig at Smalls tonight. And he's gonna be there, that's the after party. So we're gonna all come over, go over to Smalls after this and hang out with E. Lou. And I'll bring some of the leftover food if there's any. Let's have it for E. Lou. Tony. Well, when we met at that club, I don't even like to call their names because they wouldn't let me give out flyers in their club, famous club. Actually, I started giving them out anyway. He said, "Get out of my club, get out of my club." You know the dude, right? Yeah. No wonder it closed down. But anyway, he would play there on those Monday nights and just blow us away. Lawrence Holder and I went there to see him quite a few times. And like it's a love, it's a brother love between us. And to see him and his progression with the music and this period of time, he was the opening act for none other than Sting on tour. So proud of you, brother. Yes. So there was one tune that he did there that blew everybody's mind. He was doing all this wonderful jazz stuff and little rock jazz, and then he went into this soulful number from the 70s. And you guys know it, I want you to join in.
And the
married to for 50 years. And that's my wife, Sue Neal. Stand up, darling. Stand up. Let's see. How gorgeous you are. Thank you. There's another couple that's in the house. His name is Ches Lewis. And he just played with none other than Dionne Warwick at the Apollo. And I was fortunate to be there that night, and it was a momentous occasion, and he was fantastic. But he had with him these two dynamos. I call musical kids with coochie chakalia. That's and you know what coochie chakalia means, right? What is it? Self-determination. Thank you. And these children have that self-determination. Are we gonna bring them out now? Okay, because they don't want to stay out too late. They get kind of tired. But last time they were here, they stayed all night long. They were having such a good time. His son Arrow is 3 years old, and his son Angelo is 6 years old. And they're gonna come up here and do a little something for you. This is fantastic, a full house for Banana Puddin Jazz. Finally. Here you go.
Good evening, everybody. So we're going to have Angelo Kent Lewis, who is going to be playing piano. We have Errol Lee Lewis on the drums. And they're just going to do one tune at the top. You're going to recognize this song, and we have some great musicians accompanying them. Hope you enjoy it. Okay.
having a good time? Yeah! Why do you ask that question? There's a poem that we're writing tonight. It's called the Puddin Jazz poem, and it's a poem that each and every one of you are going to write something in tonight. I'll get the book and just start writing whatever you feel. And please write clearly, because someone's going to recite that poem tonight, and they got to read it. James McQuaid on drums, on bass. Bernard Burnett on the drums. You did a fantastic celebration of Steve, your 40th anniversary, and it's Bernard, myself, Ches, and you were there also. Whitney Marcel, she performed. Boy, did she perform. Fantastic. Took this Whitney, who's used to songs, and he just did a fantastic. The reason why she said that is because she's trying to get to sing a song tonight. But since you're the Puddin Jazz winner, we're gonna get you to do it too. Did you enjoy the food? Yeah. Out of all the dishes, what was the best dish for you? Fish. Banana. Huh?
All of it.
The banana.
Salad. Oh, wow. No, come on, you don't know how many vanilla wafers were in that, man. At one point, they started to melt into the bananas and the pudding. The noodles. Oh, those noodles were really good. Banana pudding. It's between the noodles and the banana pudding. Noodle, The noodles were made by my wife, Sue. She used to make food for a lot of my parties. She'd say, okay, that's enough. Too many parties you were doing. Are we ready, guys? Oh, I'm just holding out for you guys. Bernard Annette on drums and Jerry on the bass, and of course, the fantastic Patience Higgins, the legendary. You know. Jazz, come here, baby. Tell these folks how we met.
Oh, how we met? Well, I have a mother who is a playwright and a sister who is also a musician, and they knew Rome first. Took me around to Banana Puddin when I was 21 years old, I guess. 21, and I've been playing with Rome's Banana Puddin Jazz ever since, and we've been friends, and it's been great.
Facebook pops up these little memories. It was a memory of him playing with his band at the New Eureka Poets Cafe, and on that particular night in June, he got off the piano and got on his knees and proposed to his now wife, Raquel, who's in the house. You know what he said? You got that vegan banana pudding? I always have to make vegan banana pudding for you. Yes, vegan, yeah, banana pudding, especially. So we have another young lady who came through the Banana Puddin Jazz. I met her at Barry Harris' workshop, and I told her to come down to Barry Harris' jazz workshop. Leonika Shubu. And her dad, Nick Shubu, are in the house. Wrong, right? You want to say something? You might as well. You've been on the talk, was it? TED Talks.
That's nice. Yeah, what an honor to be here tonight with Uncle Rome's 22nd anniversary of Banana Puddin Jazz. And I actually have one from the 10th year, right? So I guess it's been 12 years, which is most of my life, which is crazy. play some blues for you. Is that okay? I'm gonna fire up the Hammonds and hope you enjoy. It's such an honor to be here. Thank you.
Between this whole section over here should be on fire by now. Okay, so we're just gonna dump in and swim. All right, this is an arrangement of Richard Cummings. Actually, so was the last one we did, but this is something we've been doing for a number of years now. We did it when we were in Monte Carlo for the summers. We would find songs that were familiar because, you know, you had an international audience and everybody didn't speak English, so you had to find something that they would recognize. But everybody does the same songs, so then you have to find your way of putting it out to the audience in your own unique way. So that's where he came in. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is that rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Sunshiny day. Look all around, nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue skies. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Look all around, nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue skies. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I can see clearly now. I can see clearly now. The clouds have gone away. No more skies of gray. I can see clearly now. I can see clearly now. It's gonna be a lovely day, a lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. It's a beautiful morning.
Okay, now, this is fantastic. So, do you like this poster? Actually, I designed the poster. And I got to do it all, you know. I mean, that's why I need to raise some money. I need to pay somebody beside, because I don't get paid for this. You know, I just do it for love. But I need to raise some money. So this poster with all these legendary artists on it is going, I want to auction it off. Who's the first bidder on it? $10, all right. That's so funny. 10, 20, 15, you lose. 20, 25, 30, oh, 50. Ooh. Are you going to sign it? Most of the performers that are performing tonight is going to sign it, baby. So, hey, that means 500. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, 55. Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, whatever you can, huh? What? 125. Okay, everybody better sign it too. Okay, what? Going once? Going twice? What? What? Sold for 125. Johnny Carlton, she, around the corner from me, there was a library, and she was the main librarian there. And she brought me there to do a gig one day, and we had a friendship ever since. Yes, thank you. So, again, back to this poster. The same person who printed up this poster, I went to his printing shop on Atlantic Avenue. Cedric Rose turned me on to him. Y'all know Cedric, right? Yeah. Cedric Rose turned me on to him, and he's been supporting Banana Puddin Jazz. He's been the sponsor. By sponsoring, he helps me out with these posters and flyers. But he says, I want something better for you this time, Ro. I got a step and repeat for you. He says, now that's gonna blow everybody away. And he was so true. When I put it up, we put it up last night, I was amazed. I said, well, this is the money sign here. Thank you so very much. We have in the house none other than Ms. Mali Abdul Hafiz. Come on up here, brother. Now, owning the printing shop is just one thing that he does, but he's a member of a group called what?
Blue Magic.
He's going to give us something to you. Where's the band?
How y'all doing? I was trying to figure out what to do. I'm not a jazz singer. I try to do. I studied under Jimmy Sigler back in the 90s down at the, I think it's called the Williamsburg Music Shop. And wasn't that great. but I remember back in the 70s when I first heard Blue Magic. Then in the 90s I used to do opening acts for them, and I was blessed to do a background with Isaac Hayes and open up for Melba Moore, a lot of people. In the last 10, 15 years I was able to do something for myself, and I got with Blue Magic Review featuring Stu Orlando Morgan. And we've been traveling across the country, and if I'm blessed, another 6 years, I'll be 80 years old. And, I hope to keep it going. So I just want to do something for you, a little vocal thing. By the way, that brother is like fantastic. Woo! He's fantastic. All y'all are fantastic. All the musicians are fantastic. So, just a little something, just romance me do a little something. So, there was a song by Johnny Gill. If you know the words, please join in. Put on your red dress and slip on your high heels and some of that sweet perfume. It sure smells good on you. Slide on your lipstick and till your head down. And baby, when you get through, I just wanna show you tonight will be a special night, no matter where we go. And I'm so proud to be with you. I just wanna let you know you got me singing. You sure look good tonight. Let me hear y'all sing it again. Come on now. You got me singing. You sure look good tonight. After all this time, now slipping on your nightgown and slip into our bedroom. First I wanna take my time. I just wanna look at you. Girl, you are so fine. I can't believe my eyes. And all that I wanna do, I wanna make love to you. Tonight will be a special night, no matter where we go. And I'm so proud to be with you, so proud to share your love. Thank you.
Another dynamo in the house. Jen. Yes. Come on down here, girl. Tony, get on the bass on this one. Jay Jill's toured all over the world. And, she told me one day, she said, you know, your son Treasure and I went to school together.
Is that crazy? It's crazy.
So what are you going to do,
I have no idea.
dog?
Give it up for Maestro Rome, the community brother. It's funny because I didn't put it together. I used to go down to the LES. I'm from the Boogie Down Bronx. Hi, Maestro Pizzo. Nice to see you. And so I went to LaGuardia, you know, fame, whatever. And so, yes, and so basically, I was on the basketball team, and for years I didn't even put it together. I said, Neal, and you know, Maestro Rome is the perpetual child. So when you meet people, you just don't think they would procreate, but they might be grandfathers and mothers and stuff. You're thinking, but what? You got kids? How is that possible? We was just doing cha-cha-cha, you know? So yeah, thank you for inviting. I don't know, what do you feel like doing? Hi people I've never met in my life. How you doing? This is so LES. You sound wonderful. Oh, okay, what language? I speak 4 fluently. Like most Bronxites, right? Just saying. Oh, my bun is bunning right now. Okay. Do you need it? I got the iReel. Not sponsoring it, but yeah, let's do a Besame Mucho. Let me see. Put your code in. Get a lead sheet. We're gonna do F minor in ABA, if that's okay. Yeah. So this song was written by the late great pianist, composer. We love female composers, Consuelo Velasquez. Yes. And yeah, let's pop it up. You make it up as you're feeling. Okay, maybe may I do chicka da gong king kan cha kan dum da gong gong dum cha. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, great. Nothing wrong with a little, kick. Are you ready, boys? Just like we rehearsed. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Ay, amor, bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte después. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche, yeah. La última vez. Ay, amor, bésame mucho aquí, que tengo miedo perderte después. Dale, papi, ay, nada más. Eso como así. Eso, mi gente. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirando en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré muy lejos de ti. Bebé, 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 bebé. Ay, amor, bebé, 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 bebé. Como si fuera esta noche, la última vez, última vez, última vez. Ay, amor, ay, mi tesoro lindo, mi único hombre lindo, que tengo miedo, que. Do you remember the Cosby Show when they would be like, challenge? Go ahead, challenge. Maybe like a cadenza. Give me a cadenza. Challenge. These freaking bugs. Después. Gracias. Bueno, work with it. Good morning, Maestro Rome.
What a celebration, guys. What a celebration. Yeah. Nick, where's Nick? Nick. So while he's getting it together, in walks none other than two-time Olympic swimmer, my daughter, Neal in the house. Stand up, y'all. Nick is not only a great trombonist, but he's a fantastic artist also. Great artist.
go. Oh, baby, you don't have to go. When you see me coming, baby, you know I want you to hit the floor. I can't do it without your love. You're mine, beautiful woman. I can't do it without your beautiful stuff. But I know you won't be there. Oh! Rough.
again, I've been doing Banana Puddin Jazz for 22 years, and we're in fundraising mode. I've just raised, I said, I think I need about $10,000 to get through the next year. And I do need more, but I chopped it off at 10,000. And yeah, I mean, I really did, because I know a lot of you don't have that much money, right? However, we're still in fundraising mode because I have thousands of friends, and I said if everyone gave me $10, I would make my goal. So yeah. So I guess I just have about, I guess I have a few friends, but right now I'm up to $5,600. Yeah. So, show me the money. We're going to try to get it in by any means necessary. So, I'm going to auction off. Are you guys ready? I can stop. I just stalled for time with asking for money. We are in fundraising mode. So we have to ask for money. Channel 13. WBGO. Rome Neal's Banana Puddin Jazz, y'all. How cool is this? doing Dixon, girl. She did a tune some years ago. It was about I Want to Talk About You, and you mixed it with.
You have a better memory than me. I don't look as old as I am.
I want to talk about you.
I remember that ballad. I want to talk about you.
And then you mixed it with Misty. That's what you did.
With which two?
I Want to Talk About You and Misty. You put it all together.
Misty?
And you blended it all
They
together.
have the same changes.
That's right. You did it one night and blew my mind.
Okay, that was a long time.
Yeah.
And I had a piano player.
You had a piano player. Yes. Judge Lewis. Here he comes.
Okay.
Brother, getting together. How many bids on this Russian Turkish baths? 2 passes.
$5.
Going once, twice.
Okay. I know, cool. I bid 10. I want to go back. 15.
Where is it?
It's right around the corner, 10th Street.
I know, but everybody in the room doesn't know.
What? Oh, excuse me. That's my co-director, John D. Smith. It's right around the corner, 10th Street between 1st and Avenue A. Just a hop and skip away, as they say. Wilson and Andre Chase Lewis. Thank you. Thank you so very much. So now it's time to give out, another part of the anniversary shows that we do is when I give out, you can ask people to give to you, but sometimes it's a nice thing to be able to give to someone. And there's a few people in here I would like to give my heart to, and then my heart is my shakeway. It's an instrument I picked up in Ghana, West Africa, almost 50 years ago. And I've been playing it ever since. And I love it, and I decided to give it to people. People had awards like Tony Awards and Emmy Awards and Aubry Awards and Adelco Awards. And some people with Adelco Awards, they were arguing, tell them they shouldn't have did this, they shouldn't have done that. And people said, well, why don't you get your own award and give it away? I thought that was cool, so I decided to get my own award. Nothing against Adelco, because that wasn't me talking, it was somebody else. But anyway, we have in the house the president of Adelco, Jackie Jeffries, and she's going to get the Romeo Shaker Award. For the work that you've done in Black theater. I mean, I go to some place, they say the same thing, come on, quietly. But people love it when I go to plays and shows and I shake that shaker, and after the show, the actors, they come, oh man, I love that shaker. Right, Bianca?
That's right. I love it.
She just closed the show of The Wash. The Wash. Black women in the 1800s washing clothes for the white folks and decided to go on strike. You missed it, you missed something good. Yes. It's coming back. Looks like we'll be at the National Black Theater Festival with that one, huh?
We would love that.
Yes. Jackie, can you say something?
I just want to say thank you. There's some mentors in my life. I wouldn't be standing here without them. First, my mom and my dad, they're my ancestors now. Well, I guess I had to be about 30 years old when somebody brought me to the National Black Theater. So I want to shout out Mr. Tunde Samuel. Without you, I would not be standing. Ms. Barbara Antier, powerhouse of a woman, Mr. Elmo Terry Morgan, who led me to the Adelco Awards in 1994, to be honored to work with Ms. Vivian, Ms. Grace, Mr. Fred, and Ms. Mary. And I think when I look around the room, I can name just about everybody in this room. And Ron would kill me, but I would do it if we had the time. So all I can do is say thank you. Whether I worked with you at National Black Theater, New Federal Theater, the Negro Ensemble Theater, Rice and Reasons Theater, New Eurekan Theater, wherever I ran into you and I became one with you. Thank you for putting my children on the stage at the age of 12, and now I'm going to be 42 years old. I thank you, I love you. I love you all. The Dwyer Theater. Dwyer Theater, the Dwyer Theater. That Spectrum Theater. If I didn't say it, you say it for me before I leave. God bless you all. Thank you for making my life an absolute dream. I love you all.
Again, we're in fundraising mode. Please support. Why y'all laughing? I'm serious with this. But anyway, I think, where's that poem at?
Right here.
It's floating around. Everybody's got to write something in their poem. So another person I have to give a Shaker award to. You heard her voice in the house. Bianca Laverne Jones. This is a young lady I saw at the National Black Theater Festival. She was dancing in the African segment of the festival. She was dancing and just having a good old time. And she was, I mean, she was about theater, but she wasn't where she is now. Now she is a famous director. You're famous, girl. Famous director. Award-winning actress, an educator of theater also. She did her work, and she's just superb. And her dad is here, Herman Laverne Jones. Proud of him. Now he's going to stand up.
That's right.
Well, you know, yes. So again, I saw you in the wash, and your performance was so outstanding. Fantastic, darling. Yes, that's what it was. Fantastic.
Thank y'all so much, Rome. Thank you so much. You really captured me as a kid, because I think I was 17 or something like that. We met, you know, people who like to dance find each other. And so we were out there tearing it up. And I was like, man, this guy, he can salsa, he's cool, you know. And I got thank you for those moments. It was really beautiful, and now I've known you all these years up to the age I am, that I turned yesterday. So, yesterday was my birthday. So I said to my boyfriend, I said, we were one place, I just told this to Rome, I said, we were one place, and we heard, I said, that's Neal, we gotta find him. Then we went somewhere else. I was at another performance and I heard, I said, I gotta find Rome. And he's like, who's this Rome guy? So he's following me around. I said, that's Rome. I said, you see the guy in the hat? I said, that guy with the shaker rate, that's Rome. So we're at the wash and he's seated, it's opening night. And I'm acting and I hear, on like the second row, right? So I was like, Rome is right there, right? I'm like acting this way, I'm like, Rome is there. So anyway, and then so my boyfriend says, Neal on his own, you know? And so I think that's really important that you have danced into my life, shakerade into my life, sewn into my life. I remember us talking about being Adelco nominees at one point, some 15 years ago, 20 years ago almost, and I just thank you for this opportunity to share the shakerade with you when we've shared so many beautiful moments. And I want to thank my father, Herman Laverne Jones, for creating theater on his own, in his own time, as a teenager, before I came, down at Smithfield Street in North Carolina, in a basement, and meeting my mama wearing pom-pom shorts on the fence, so at a picnic, and then birthing me into this world of theater where Neal, my father's friend, becomes my friend. That my community of Jackie Jeffries and Tanya and Jerome Preston Bates and George Faison, all these people have become, they know me. You know, I know New Federal because my dad was Woody's right hand, and so Daddy, I just say thank you so much for, as you say in rehearsal, and I have adopted it as a director, he lifts people up. He said, oh, look, so-and-so did so great, let's lift them up, and he will clap for them. And so I clap for you. There is no specificity in my work if I had not started under your tutelage and taken it from there. And I know you're proud because people be calling, my name is Bianca, but people come up to me and say, oh, hey, B, and I'm like, they don't even know me. You've been talking to my daddy? Like, these people do not know me to be calling me B and like, oh, girl. And, I'm personable, but dang, you know what I mean? Anyway, thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Mama. My mama is safely back in St. Louis now. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, boyfriend, for making this happen. Thank you, best friend, for being here. Somebody who will talk to every day. I love you so much. And thank you, Rome, for being my community every single time.
We have a birthday pudding for you that we're going to bring out later. We're going to all say happy birthday to you.
Where's Elu? Can he put?
Elu's gone, man.
Elu killed it. All y'all are very, very talented, but y'all got Elu.
Now, the next person I want to give this Shaker Ray Award to, he's a legend in his own time and before his time. I think before he was born, he was a legend, and they knew he was coming. Again, the winner of the 50 years ago on Broadway, there was a musical play called The Wiz.
Okay.
And he was the choreographer for that play. And he did a superb job. He won the Tony Award for that. And he's my chairperson for tonight. I want to give him this special award. I know he likes colors, but there's something about this one that says something to me. That says something to me. George Faison, y'all. Actually, it matches your outfit somewhere.
What do you say when kindred spirits grow together?
Yeah.
We've seen you come, and we've seen you grow.
Yeah.
And here you are giving me. And that is very special. Brother to brother. We are both theaters. We both love our people. We both love our people. We love other people. So many other people. We found the goodness in other people. We found the beauty. We found the art in other people. And when we put that together, it only enhances us, ourselves. I'm so glad that you chose to stay in this rough and tumble business. You know what I mean? You made everything. Became Betty Crocker. You did everything. You've ridden that bike. You've done everything. And that's what we do for the art that we love. We share this with you, all of you. And there are no little jobs in this business. No. You learn from everyone, from generation to generation to generation. If you're lucky enough to be here that long. Thank you. We don't do it alone.
George Faison. And like I told you, Saturday night, we did a 40th wedding anniversary. And I don't get called too many times to do too many gigs because I'd be busy doing other things, but I like to sing with my band and go places. You know how it is, time. and get paid for it. But, you know, my friend Stephen Davis said, I want you to put together your band and play for my 40th wedding anniversary at a place over on Dean Street between Brooklyn and Brooklyn and Kingston Avenue. And we went there, a fabulous space to performing, and Jackie, you were there, right? Yeah. We had an awesome time. And I thank you, and he's here with his wife of 40 years, Carol. Let's have it for them. Stephen, make your way down here to get your Shaker Ray Award, my brother. Stephen has a show that he's on YouTube every Friday called The Show About Stuff. And listen to, he interviews some world-class people, educators, politicians, and he said he has him on his show. He had me on the show. Steve Cromedy, you were on with Eric Fraser once. Yeah. So it's a fantastic, he's a giver and a lover of the arts and a lover of people also. And this Shaker Ray Award is for you, my brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to first start off with giving my thanks to my wife, Carol Cave Davis. What's so impressive is that just before I got up, a picture came on up, and I love the honor that you did, Rome. Her brother died in September, and her brother was pictured up there as one of the musicians. He was the keyboard player and one of the founders of Mantrell. I also have with me, as I am the president of A Soulful Heart, memorializing George Floyd, Inc., and we have a subsidiary called It Can Be You Productions, and the president of that is here, Love Sessoms. He's also on our board. One of the things that happened this evening that was really wonderful for me is meeting Elu again. I must tell you, what happened last year, I had a friend that come into town. He's a doctor because the AMA was here, and he founded the Association of Black Cardiologists. He founded the Minority Health I forgot the last part of it, but it's the Minority Health Network. That's what it is. And he has been a doctor for over 60, 70 years. Now, that's not the story. The story is, not only was he a doctor, but at the age of 14, he learned to play, before 14, he learned to play the trumpet from Clifford Brown. His mentor also was Miles Davis. So not only was he doctoring, he was using music also. And at 14 years old is when he made his professional debut at the Apollo Theater. Now, the reason why I brought that up is because he came into town and he said, Steve, can you give me a place to be able to sit in on? So I called Mentions up. I called Mentions up and I said, I have a doctor here that's here, and he's here, and I gave him the background. And they said to me, send him on down. We will make a way for him. And the piano player that night was Elu. All right? Now, he got up on the stage, and you can see from from the expression of Elu, because this was a regular Saturday night gig for him, who is this old man? Because he was 89 years old, and he's coming up and interrupting his set. Yeah. After he started playing the first song, you saw the expression on Elu go from to a, and he had him play for 3 songs. I say all that to say that the arts are so important. It's, you know, I have spent my career on the business side of creativeness. I thought I could play the guitar. No. I've always admired people who have the creativity to start from nothing and have something that just rings in your head all the time. And I appreciate it. And one of the things that happened that was a tragedy is when they took music out of school. So, my parting words is to say that everybody should lift their voices up, even with the person that we have in office now, to say music, the arts, not just music, but also the arts in terms of plays and all of those. And I so much appreciate you, Jackie. I appreciate, and we have to help our institutions that keep creative process alive. And I thank you. And one last thing I want to say is that I thank you, Rome, for paying me back. Yeah, because we gave an award to Rome at the Town Hall Theater about 3 years ago. And thank you so much. Thank you all.
It was an amazing night at Town Hall. The George Floyd Award. So, where you going, man? Stevie, where you going? To the bathroom, bro. Okay. So, what was I was supposed to give this award to somebody else? I forgot who it was. But anyway, Amadea, she has something that she wants to say.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Amandila. I worked in and around the Black Theater since 1984. Even before that, Rome and I just recently became acquaintances, believe it or not. And when I saw that he loved the shaker ray, this is my instrument, and I love playing the shaker ray. So I saw that he loved it just as much as I did. So I have to give him this golden shaker ray. All the work, along with everyone else, who has talked to you today about the work that you've done and how proud we are of you, okay? So I want to give this to you. It's a work in progress. I'm still working on it, but I love playing the shaker ray and making them. Okay? Yeah.
Was that the Adelco Awards?
Yes.
And they had that jam session going on. I said, you should go get your shaker ray. She plays the shaker ray. She plays the shaker
So this is gilded with gold leaf. I can do this one. So, as I said, it's a work in progress. You may see little gold flecks spewing on. All
$15? Well, I'll give you one of these tickets. Yes. Okay, so they're starting to, got your award and you cutting out on me, huh? Oh, to the airport. Hi, best friend.
Man, listen. You legend, baby.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, man. You make the National Black Theater Festival what it is. You make the life in the arts in New York what it is. I congratulate you.
Okay, so we're going to take a look. Let me bring the band out here. Let's got some. This is about the music. Let me bring the band out. I want Tony Stevenson. Where's Tony? You just. Okay, let's have band members. Just come on up here. Whoever comes up. Patience is in the house. Where's Gene Gee? Gene Gee? Come on, man. This is this thing we're going to reflect on the saxophone players, Patience and Gene Gee. Oh wow, this has been an awesome evening. Wow. Fantastic. And putting together this show, putting together this show, what happened? Oh, wait a minute, Don Thomas is here? Yeah. Come on down and get the Shaker Ray Award, baby. Don Thomas of New York Beacon. Don and I go back, way back. When he was the publisher, he was editor for y'all remember the paper, Big Red? The number plate paper, the numbers paper, and this Shaker Ray for you, brother.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it home and check it out.
For the work that you've been doing in journalism all these years, man, and keeping our stories out there, and we've been at the forehead, and that paper, that newspaper right now, if you get the New York Beacon, y'all, you make the stories like you have never gotten before, and it comes from a black perspective.
Thank you so much. I want to thank Ron for this. Now, let me just give you just a little teeny bit of history, okay? I've been doing entertainment, writing, corresponding since 1976. That started with a paper called the Big Red News. Anybody familiar with that? It started as a numerology paper. It was a number sheet. On one side, in the back, it was nothing. So what I would do, I was always at different clubs and everything, and one of the persons that was trying to begin that paper was named William Pruitt. The publisher was Mr. William Underwood. I don't know if anybody, he was called Big Red. To make a long story short, I was always at different clubs. I was hanging out at Leviticus, I was hanging out at Justine, and I was always there, and they would say, hey, you know, you're always in all these clubs, why don't you try to help us out with this paper? So on one side, like I said, it was numerology, on the back side was nothing. So I said, okay, I'll give it a try, because I didn't know anything about it. I never knew nothing about writing or anything of that nature. So to make a long story short, I would be there and I would take a picture of somebody that you was having a party at the villages. I take a picture of you and whoever was with you, send it over to them. They put it on there, I put your name. Then the next day somebody said, oh, I saw that, blah, 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 blah. Make a long story short, by 1976, the paper grew and grew and grew, and it grew into like a 13-page paper. Then it kept on growing. Mr. Unwood passed away in 1985. And then it was taken over by Walter Smith and his wife, and it was changed called the New York Beacon. So to make a long story short, I've been doing this since 1976, and Neal, Rome was always coming to the paper, and the Lord said, let's give this guy a shot, you know? And he kept on, and from that time to this day, we're still going strong, and Rome is there helping us with it, and we want to thank him so much for this award from me, the publishers of the New York Beacon, and we want to thank all of you who go out and purchase that paper every week. If you can't get it, go on your computer, you can go to newyorkbeacon.com, and you can read the paper. Thank you so much, Rome. I appreciate it.
Thank you. So we're going to have a battle. This, I think, is a battle of the sexes. Not a battle, but a battle, a love fest between these two guys, Patience Higgins and Gene Key. And then we're going to take a short break and get some more food, and coming back for an open mic segment. We've got some great artists in the house. Everybody say, yeah, yeah. Yeah.